Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how easy it is to make homemade tocino at home. So this is the cheat way, and I'll be showing you two ways to make it. So if you're in a hurry or you have time, then these ones are for you. I know a lot of us not living in the Philippines are missing tocino dish. So I am making this as easy and accessible for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy our recipe of the day. So you're gonna go need 2 pounds of pork. This is thinly sliced. I'm using the pork butt, I think is what I have. And then you will need this one. And so if you cannot find these in your local store, you can just order these on an Asian shop online or through Amazon. So only 2 items. There you go. So we're gonna go cut these in half. So, like I said, we'll be doing this in two ways. This is my favorite dish as a kid. And surprisingly, my kids like them too right now. Interesting. So I think it's because of the sweetness and so they like the taste. So anyway, so half and half, not more than half. So this one we're gonna do the other way, and this one is separated to do the other way. Okay. First way is to go marinate it overnight or for a few hours. I like to marinate it. So you kind of just eyeball it. It's hard to tell, especially on how much pork you have. So you just want to make sure you cover it really good. So you just adjust the amount of these. Depends on how sweet you wanted it. So in this case, I am putting about, this looks like 3 tablespoons. So you want to go mix it really good and cover every pieces of your pork. You don't even have to add a salt on this one. A quick tocino without any other ingredients. You only need 2 ingredients. How cool is that? Okay, so do not expect this to be the exact tocino taste, but this is the closest one I have figured out now that I am living outside the Philippines. So looks like we will need 2 more tablespoons to cover all my stuff. Again, all you have to do is just eyeball it. You want to make sure you cover it as much as you can to get the full flavor. So we'll add a little bit more. So I use a lot of these. I think on my store this is like $3.50 per bottle, but I'm not sure if you buy it online or right now how much it costs. Okay, so looks like it is covered really good. As you guys can see, this is what you're eyeing, like everything is covered. And then you're gonna go keep it on a fridge overnight for the best taste. Okay, so that is that. Cover it and keep it on a fridge, and that should be ready within 24 hours or at least 2 hours. So there you go, guys. So as you guys can see, underneath is fully covered. So now we're gonna do our second way. Alright, on our second way, we're gonna go need a pot right now or a pan. And then the only thing that is different is you're gonna need oil to fry. So there we go. Add some oil. And then just wait till it is hot. And just wait it not too hot. And then all you have to do is fry your pork a little bit. You don't want it to make it too hot. It's like a medium heat when you try to fry these, because you don't want your pork or your meat to be too tough. So you can use this on chicken if you don't eat pork. This works really well on a chicken and also on a beef. So it's like a tapa, I guess, if you use the beef instead. There we go. So just fry that. Do not over fry it, just a little bit, because you want it to still absorb the marinade or our thing. What do you call it? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. So fry it a little. Alright, and now it looks like this is ready. So you want it to be just like this. Do not brown it too much, or else it's still going to be a tough meat. You just want it to be a little cooked. Do not worry, it's all gonna be cooked same time. Alright, and now that we have it flipped, time for us to add our special sauce. So just put 1 tablespoon. As you guys can see, it's almost gone. We used too much of it, so just drizzle it. They should have changed this container so you can easily squeeze in bottle, right? That would be my next invention. There we go. Now that is done, and just scattered it all over the meat to make sure they are covered. Cover the others as well. You want all the sweetness to be part of your pork or your meat, whatever you're using right now. So give me some of that goodness. There you go. And now just cook it until it is ready for serving. Depends on how crunchy or brown you wanted it. So right now this is what it is. So if you don't want it to be too salty, don't add too much. 2 tablespoons for this much of meat is enough. You guys see that is caramelizing right now. So we're doing our stuff. Yay. Okay, now time to flip it. So you have to flip it a few times so it cooks really nice on that sauce. So again, this is the cheat way if you're missing the tocino from your home and you don't know how to make it. This is the cheat way. Technically, it's not completely tocino, but the taste sure reminds you of what tocino tastes like back home, especially if you have the vinegar sauce. Okay, it looks like it's time for us to flip again. And this must be our last flip because as you guys can see, it's getting brownish already on the other end. We don't want it to be chewy, so we just want it to be perfectly done. I know a lot of you, not a lot, but some people like it chewy. I don't. My mom does. There we go. Just flip it. You guys can now see the tocino color and look from our house, like where you grew up or however you want to call it. Did I flip these already? I'm not sure. There we go. Alright, 1 more minute and this should be ready to serve. Okay, now getting there. So you want these to be like a little bit with a fat kind of meat, especially if you're using pork. Make sure you cook a lot of rice if you like to eat these with the rice. Especially if you haven't eaten tocino for a while. You're gonna eat a lot of rice. I know I did. When I find out how to make this thing, because I can't find tocino in my local store back then. And then when I found them, they are like super duper expensive. And this way, this bottle goes a long way. I think I can use it for at least a month. Depends on how much I cook. But this can let you cook at least 10 pounds worth of meat, which is pretty impressive, I think. Alright, and now it's time for us to platter. Don't know if you can see it. That's the char you're wanting. And look. So good. This is gonna be so yummy. Just put them all in there. I can honestly eat them all in one sitting. I'm that bad. I know it's not good for my health, but this is so yummy. You guys cannot help but eat so much. There we go. Oh my. So look. So this is our final dish. Alright, our food is ready. As you guys can see, look at the goodness. Oh, so yummy. Okay, let me know in the comments down below how yours turns out and which way you prefer, the quick way or the longer way. I prefer this one because it's so easy. I'll be done and then I serve it with a rice, steamed rice of course, and then I make my own vinegar sauce and you just dip it on this. So good. This is from our garden, the pepper, the Tabasco pepper. So there you go, guys, and now it's ready, and I'll be having my early brunch. And I serve this with a fried egg, but just in case you are wondering, I have to fry the egg first, and then this is the whole thing. And with that as said, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to Yoni J, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.